welcome to the second event in our Introduction to Cruises series. Thank you all for joining us tonight. If you're watching live or catching up, make sure you do leave a comment below for us. I'm Lauren from the multi-award winning Not Just Travel and your host for tonight's incredible event. From first class service, elegant dining, exotic itineraries and experiences out of this world, welcome to the world of luxury cruising. Joining us, we have Azamara, Oceania and Scenic to showcase their fabulous cruises and itineraries, and we even get to see the world's first discovery yacht. Before we get into that, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about us here at Not Just Travel. With over 800 consultants spanning the UK, our personal travel consultants are eager to help you book your next holiday. And once you've experienced their award-winning service, you won't book any other way. Not only do they save you time and stress, but like any professional, they know holidays best. They have a true passion for travel and they care about their customers having great experiences every time. So if you're invited tonight to watch this event by your personal travel consultant, then make sure you head back on over to them to find your next dream holiday. And if you don't have your own personal travel consultant yet, head on over to notjusttravel.com today to find yours. So without further ado, let's head on over to Louise from Oceania Cruises, who will be introducing us to their brand new ship, Vista.
Hi everybody, Louise here from Oceania Cruises. We've partnered with Not Just Travel and it's my absolute pleasure today to tell you all about the luxury experience on board Oceania Cruises. So let's start by introducing our brand new ship Vista, which actually goes on sale this week. With luxury travel and cruising, you're going to have less guests on board. And this ship will accommodate only 1,200 passengers with 800 staff. It's going to have a real residential, luxurious hotel feel about it. And the ambiance on board is very relaxed. Now, some of you might be thinking that a luxury cruise will entail dressing up in formal wear, but this is country club elegant. All of the bars and lounges are there for you to enjoy a pre-dinner drink or a post-dinner nightcap. And you can enjoy the live jazz band in the evening in our Horizons Lounge. There is just so much space for you to enjoy with just the 1,200 guests on board. So let's have a look at what there is to do on board a luxury ship. Well, we have a resident in-house artist, so you can learn how to do some painting, drawing, sculpting, or photography classes. And we have an internet cafe, so you can download all of the wonderful pictures of the ports you'll be visiting. You'll have over 2,000 books to enjoy in our library. But if relaxation is what you are after, then this is a tranquil oasis for you to simply sunbathe, enjoy a lovely cold drink while you are just sailing along the coastline. We have these lovely beds around the pool area, and you'll be able to be served drinks, and there's some hot tubs as well. Now, if you like to go to a spa, we have a full service spa, gym, hairdressers and barbershop on board. And this is a little secret. This is our tranquility deck at the back of the ship as you go out of the spa. Maybe you'll like to unwind in a thalassotherapy whirlpool. So the food is great on all cruise lines, but it is outstanding on Oceania Cruises. And you're going to have an array of restaurants to choose from. You don't have to be sat at a large table. You can have a table for two, a la carte menus that change every day. And you can dine when you want, with who you want. If you want a formal buffet, you can enjoy inside and al fresco dining with beautiful rotisseries, steaks to order, a pasta station, salads and sushi. We have gourmet burgers that you can watch the chefs prepare, handmade milkshakes and fresh salads made to order. all while relaxing around the pool at lunchtime. We have our specialty restaurants, and there's no cover charge to dine in these restaurants. Polo Grill embodies all the elements of a classic steakhouse. And we have some fantastic whiskies to go along with your meal option in Polo Grill. Toscana is gourmet Italian food, and a lot of the recipes come from our own staff, and they've been passed down from the grandmothers and mothers of the staff. You'll notice all these tables for two around the edge, which is just stunning if you're going around the Amalfi coastline. The beautiful Italian breads and balsamic vinegars that are offered to you before you actually have your main courses. Red ginger is an Asian fusion, and this is just a magnificent way to dine. This restaurant is award-winning. It has that nod to feng shui. The duck and watermelon salad is delicious, as well as the miso glazed sea bass. You can enjoy some traditional teas or sakis with the meal, and you'll also get a choice of chopsticks as well. Now, if you are going away with some friends, perhaps you'd like our private dining option. There is a small cover charge to hire this venue for the evening, but it will be an experience like no other. Now, we have this fantastic traditional American style restaurant, and it's just going to be fantastic. If you love the restaurants in America like Houston's, where they do the baby back ribs and the steaks with all the wonderful side orders, and it's going to be open at lunchtime and for dinner. Our Aquamar Spa Kitchen is available for those who are really looking for the healthier options on board. And you can have just beautiful salads and soups. You can have avocado on toast for your breakfast if you fancy that. A made-to-order poke bowls as well. It's just going to be great. All of the teas, coffees and soft drinks are included at Oceania Cruises. And in our baristas, you can sit back, unwind, and perhaps you'll have a fresh croissant from the bakery, freshly made. You can imagine the smells that are going to come out of the bakery. Now, if you do like to cook, you might want to partake in a cooking class on board in our culinary centre. And we've taken it a little bit further because our master chefs on board will be giving you fantastic food and wine pairing opportunities in the culinary centre dining room. Now, our accommodations are going to be larger on board a luxury vessel than the mainstream cruise lines. They really are a place to unwind with these amazing tranquility beds. We have beautiful marble appointed bathrooms. There's a state-of-the-art television system, and perhaps you'll just want to dine al fresco. As you go higher up the ship, there'll be concierge level staterooms that offer an array of additional amenities, including the concierge lounge, where you can just pick up a daily newspaper or enjoy a coffee. Our penthouse suites are pure luxury at a staggering 440 square feet. You'll enjoy butler service, and you can have course by course in-suite dining from any of those specialty restaurants. Our penthouse guests will enjoy the executive lounge, as well as the Aquamar Spa Terrace. Our top suites are the Oceania suites, which are really giving that metropolitan feel. You could be in a luxury residential hotel or apartment in New York. And, you know, with these stunning sea views, it's a wonderful area to entertain other guests as well. Our Vista Suites are a staggering 1,800 square feet, and they've been described as villas at sea. This beautiful sunken bath with views out to sea is just absolutely sublime. And our iconic owner suite. Now this will span The whole width of the ship, which is 2,400 square feet, it's all been designed by Ralph Lauren at home. And some of the pieces on this or in this suite are bespoke to Oceania Cruises. So that's a little bit about what you will enjoy on board these wonderful ships. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. And if you are interested in Oceania Cruises, please get in touch with your Not Just Travel consultant, and they will take you on a journey around the world. We go to over 450 alluring destinations, and we just can't wait to see you on board soon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Louise. And don't forget, Vista goes on sale this week. So if you want to be one of the first on board, make sure you get in touch with your personal travel consultant today. So why book with a Not Just Travel consultant? Our consultants are working closely with our cruise key trade partners and will be able to guide you through from inquiry to booking and support you all the way. From deciding which ship, which itinerary, what deck, and even what cabin, they'll be able to support you 100% of the way. We are now going to get an insight into Scenic's incredible world-first Discovery yacht with its own chopper and submarine.
Scenic Eclipse, where ultra luxury meets discovery.
Welcome to the lounge area on Scenic Eclipse. The first thing that really strikes you when you enter this room is not only the stunning design, but also the large amount of open areas. In fact, Scenic Eclipse has twice the amount of space per passenger than larger ocean-going cruise liners. That really adds not only to the sense of openness, but also indulgence and ultra luxury.
I think what sets Scenic Eclipse apart is the fact that she's a fusion of so many things. She looks like a super yacht, she's got all of the amenities of the best luxury cruise vessels, and she's an incredibly strong expedition ship as well.
Welcome to the owner's penthouse on board Scenic Eclipse, featuring open plan living spaces with your own dining table to invite friends or family around for in-room dining, and a spacious deck with your own jacuzzi. No matter which suite you choose, they all share common luxury features, including the scenic slumber bed, marble bathrooms, a minibar which is stocked by your private butler, a Dyson hairdryer, the Mitch Goebel artworks, and of course every suite has a large balcony, so no matter where you are in the world, you can sit, relax and watch the views fly by.
The Scenic Eclipse dining experience is designed with our guests in mind. We have so many different choices. You need to be at least 2 months on board to eat through all 2,500 recipes.
Well, not only does Scenic Eclipse feature luxury accommodation, numerous dining options and buzzing bars, there's also a place to rest, relax and rejuvenate. Welcome to the Senses Spa, which from the moment you walk in the door is all about tranquility and indulgence. The spa features separate male and female areas which provide sauna, steam room, plunge pools, rainbow shower and resting areas. There are hair and nail areas, plus 3 treatment rooms and staff with various specialties. Now, if you're looking to do some exercise on board Scenic Eclipse, there's a full gym with treadmills and weights. But there's also the beautiful Pure Yoga Studio, where your instructor will take group classes in yoga, Pilates and meditation. But you can also book one-on-one sessions, which involve reflexology, massage, and also sound healing therapy. Well, we've come down to the Discovery area of Scenic Eclipse to check out some of the toys. And
this is a U-Boat Works cruise submarine. So the submarine can sit 7 people, so that's 6 guests and the pilots. And we can actually dive to 300 meters deep with this submarine.
This is absolutely amazing.
And we go to unique places that these bigger ships just can't reach, and we can get up close and personal with the culture, with the wildlife, and with anything you can think of. We try to do it and give a unique experience to our guests.
Brad is the main chopper pilot on Scenic Eclipse, mate. This is very James Bond here, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is, and the color even matches. The area in itself up close will be the thing that a lot of people will just get a thrill out of.
Look at those colours down there.
Oh,
yeah. Just mind-blowing.
And they said, you know what, Brad? That was the highlight of the whole trip.
Here we are at the state-of-the-art Scenic Eclipse Theatre, featuring 3 specially designed purpose-built screens, 360-degree surround sound, and the most luxurious seats you'll find on the high seas. But what you'll really love is the entertainment.
Scenic Eclipse, where ultra luxury meets discovery. Contact your Scenic Travel Advisor today.
Who else thought that looked absolutely incredible? Drop us a comment below if you are loving the look of Scenic's Discovery Yacht. We are now going to head on over to Stuart from Azamara Voyages to take a look at some of their incredible boutique luxury vessels that they have to offer and some of their country-intensive voyages. Over to you, Stuart.
Well, hello everyone, it's Stuart Pearce here from Azamara Voyages. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn a little bit more about the beautiful Azamara Voyages. Hopefully you're sitting comfortably and we will get started. So, Azamara Voyages, hopefully you've heard of us. We are a beautiful boutique cruise line traveling the world and offering more destination than ever before. So, for the last few years, you will have known us as having the Azamara Journey, the Azamara Quest, and the Azamara Pursuit, circumnavigating the globe. Now, I'm pleased to say we've had an amazing and very exciting for us here at Azamara development because we are growing. Yes, we are. We are gaining a 4th ship, the Azamara Onward, she is going to be called. She is joining our fleet summer next year, offering more destination than ever before. And the lovely thing about her is she is another sister ship to our already 3 ships in the fleet, the Journey, the Quest and Pursuit. So therefore, for summer next year, we're pleased to say we will have 4 boutique luxury cruise vessels traveling the world, offering more destination and more time in port. Now, the great thing about our beautiful Azamara ships is on an average sailing, they carry just 650 guests and of course 401 crew. So our 2-to-1 guest crew ratio really does ensure that you have an amazing holiday, an amazing boutique cruise experience when you travel with us at Azamara. And most importantly, that you get to see the destination to its full, because after all, we know exactly that's why usually you would choose to cruise, to see the fantastic destinations that we offer. So not only do we have our beautiful boutique hotels at sea, we couple them with an immersive destination experience. Now, we have a great option of what we call these country intensive voyages. Now, I'm pleased to say we are finally back in service after COVID. Hurrah! Yes, we are. I've just come off the ship myself, Azamara Quest, down in Athens. She is currently doing one of our country intensive voyages. And this is a prime example of what we do, everyone, because our country intensive voyages, Quest down in Greece at the moment, she's currently doing the Greek intensive voyage. What we do is we take the countries, maybe those countries that are on your bucket list, maybe Greece, Spain, Italy, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, South America. The list is endless. Seriously, we have got so much to offer you. But these destinations, we take these destinations and we take the cruise and intensify the ports of call within these destinations. So if there's a bucket list destination, for example, Greece, or for example, Japan, that's a classic one that you really want to see in its full and in its entirety, please do look at us at Azamara, because these country intensive voyages really are beautiful voyages to see the destination to its full. Most importantly, one of our key differentiators against other cruise lines is that we stay longer in port and offer more overnights in port than any other cruise line. And of course, because we're small, we're only 30,000 tons, all 3 ships identical, they are able to circumnavigate smaller areas of the world and conveniently dock closest into the city centres. Now, not only do they give you more destination and more time in port, also our beautiful boutique hotels include more because we're an inclusive cruise line. And I'm going to touch on that in just 1 second. But I must say, the one thing I can honestly say, I'm fresh off the ship now. So the one thing I absolutely noticed once again when I got on board last week was the friendly and personalised service. That's quite easy for us to do because we're a smaller ship, less guests on board. We can really personalise the service and really bring that culture of the destination on board, not only by our cultural nighttime events that we bring on board the ship, but also by destination focused programming on board. What we absolutely do is we focus all of our programming to the destination that we're sailing in. So may it be a knowledge programming by one of our lecturers that we've got on board the ship, may it be an option of dining that you'll see the local specialities dining available on that destination, or about that destination, should I say, or may it be the cultural evening events via local artists that we bring on the ship to really immerse you as much as we can into that destination to make sure you've not missed anything out on seeing the destination you want to see travel to the full. Now, in addition to that, we also do have some great pre and post cruise stays. So if you're interested in a voyage with Azamara, obviously speak to your Not Just Travel consultant, but also ask them about our pre or post departures, because I'll take South Africa as a classic departure. South Africa, when we traveled to South Africa, which we're due to go in February 2022, and then again in 2023 winter. Now, when we take South Africa, absolutely, it's so popular to either add on a Makato safari, do a 5-night pre or a post, or maybe something like a Winelands tour or Victoria Falls tour. But we do all of these pre and post add-ons to your cruise or throughout the whole world. So therefore, if you want to see the destination via the voyage, but also want a little bit of time before or a little bit of time after, please ask your Not Just Travel consultant about the pre and post tours that we offer, because there's a whole range of those that you can certainly add on. Now, I mentioned we're inclusive. Yes, we are. We're great value for money. But what I would say is we've got all of your home comforts. In fact, I wish I had all of these comforts at my home. We have, for all guests there, our cultural evening events. We have our gratuities inclusive. Don't need to worry about gratuities because they're just completely inclusive. So if you want to tip our team at the end of the cruise, that's completely your preference, but it's not expected. Spirits, international beers, wines, cocktails, still and sparkling bottled water, soft drinks, teas and coffees throughout the whole course of your cruise. It's less stress. You don't need to think about anything because it's inclusive for you. Plus, if you book a suite, you've got all of those extra suite amenities there inclusive. One to highlight is our fantastic butler service. Number 2 to highlight is the brilliant complimentary dining in our specialty restaurants, Prime Sea, our steakhouse, and Aguilina, our beautiful Mediterranean flair restaurant. So really do, if you want to treat yourself, have a look at our suite categories, because our Club Continent suites upwards, we have a range of suites, have those fantastic amenities inclusive in any suite. And the lovely thing for us is all 3, soon to become 4, because she's currently under refurbishment at the moment, the Onward. All 3 of our ships and 4 with Onward have been fully refurbished over the course of the past few years. So they are looking very fresh, very contemporary, as you can see in the look and style, all the way from the Sanctum Spa, all the public areas, all of the staterooms, suites, have been fully refurbished in the past years. So, and they're continually being refurbished. In fact, all 3 ships, when they've just re-entered service of recent weeks, are all being refurbished before they enter service again. So you can be guaranteed that when you travel with us at Azamara, you're always guaranteed to create that beautiful ambience on board because of the surroundings just complement the ambience that there is. Absolutely lovely way to travel is what I always say. So little time today to tell you about the beautiful Azamara and where we travel to. So please do speak to the Not Just Travel consultants if there's a destination you have in mind. I mean, I've touched on so many destinations, but currently we are in Greece. We're then moving on to later this year in 21 onto the Canary Islands for this winter, early next year into South Africa. For summer next year into 22, we've got basically the whole of the Mediterranean. We've got Eastern, Western Mediterranean, all the way up to as well the Baltics, Northern Europe. And of course, then back in the winter, we have the Caribbean, South America, Asia, Australia, New Zealand. So more destination than ever before. In fact, we cover all 7 continents. So just due to time today, there'd be so many itineraries I want to show you, but I haven't, unfortunately, got you for that long. So please do have a look at our itineraries, because just in 23 alone, which is the program that's just gone on sale, we're traveling to 40 different countries, 200 plus ports of call. Wow, 7 maiden ports of call in there as well, 315 late nights, 75 overnights, and 35 plus country intensives, which are so popular, those country intensive voyages. Japan country intensive is on my bucket list, so hopefully one day. But please do have a look at those itineraries to find out a little bit more with your Not Just Travel consultant. Now, to tempt you even further in the last few minutes I've got to tell you, you cannot miss this offer, because it started the 1st of September and it goes through to the 17th. So we've got a couple more days there to grab this offer, because not only have we got our great pricing that we've always got, but if you currently book on a select itinerary traveling between the 2nd of October this year, 21, all the way through to 5th of May, 23, okay, so the program from October this year through to May 23, you gain $500 onboard credit plus free Wi-Fi. Now, the $500 onboard credit is only on up until the 17th of September, so you need to book by the 17th of September. However, the free Wi-Fi does go on for bookings made up to the end of October. So please do jump onto that if there's a sailing that you fancy, because your Not Just Travel consultant will be able to assist you in getting that offer to make sure you don't miss out. So as I say, it's a really quick one from me today. Hopefully that's given you a real snapshot of the beautiful Azamara product and what we do. But what I would say is Not Just Travel are there to assist you. So if there's a destination in mind and you fancy traveling on a beautiful boutique luxury hotel that moves, stays longer in port and has more overnights, Azamara may be just for you. So for me to say is to say thank you so much for joining me today, and wish you all well, and hope to see you on an Azamara voyage soon. Thanks everyone, take care.
Thank you, Stuart. Again, look how amazing those vessels looked. I don't know about you, but I've been blown away by the incredible experiences our fabulous cruise partners have shared with us tonight. If it's got you thinking about treating yourself to one of these incredible luxury cruises, make sure you get in touch with your Not Just Travel consultant today. Whether you know exactly what you want or if you're needing some inspiration, they are on hand to help you every step of the way. And don't forget, if you haven't found your Not Just Travel consultant yet, head on over to notjusttravel.com to find yours today. As always, thank you all for joining us and watching this event. And to our fabulous cruise partners, thank you for joining us and showcasing your beautiful cruises. I will see you again next week for the 3rd part in our Introduction to Cruises series. Thank you.